probably gonna edit that out later, right?
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
We're on another episode of Social Links, right?
Welcome to another episode of Social Links. Look at you!
Oh my gosh, you already on the intro.
That just shows No, I'm taking notes to help out my friend who's trying to run the YouTube channel.
I did.
Chester the molester.
Wait.
What
What you doing?
I was laying on my side.
She's chilling.
Yes, but doing what?
She's chilling like a villain. What's up?
You too black to be looking at somebody's white babies on Facebook like that.
There's white babies everywhere. Don't blame her.
And Hispanic babies, they look the most beautiful.
Hispanic babies be in those little like tiny Dora the Explorer strollers.
Yo, you fucking stupid. The toy strollers.
That's messed up.
It is.
So you guys know about Lil Tay, right?
Who?
That
Who's Lil
fucking
Tay?
little Asian bitch who thinks she flexing and
Oh,
she's only 9.
excuse you. She is 9. She's a little Asian heifer.
Watch, she gonna watch this video. Who the fuck said that? Probably
I wish
some
she
broke
would.
bitch.
I wish she would.
Somebody.
There's a reason why she's from Atlanta and now in California, because if that motherfucker was in Jersey, everybody would have lined up to beat
Yo,
her
for
ass.
real.
Wait, what happened with her?
Because she's another.
Okay, so she's a 9-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Who flexes. She's the youngest flexer. She calls herself being a rapper.
What's a flexer?
Someone who shows off when they have money.
Yeah.
When really everything that they have is rented by mommy and daddy. She's like, I bought this car, $200,000. I'm only 9 and I drive it because fuck the law. And I said, yo, okay.
Excuse me?
Yeah, $200,000 car and
A
she drives it
9-year-old.
anyway. A
For real.
9-year-old. You can't even reach the window, let alone the pedal.
Dead ass.
Who
She
took
I
the last
can't even
cookie of the
reach the
cookie
window.
jar? The fuck?
She should have been swallowed. I'm just saying.
There's been a lot of
She should have been swallowed. I'm sorry.
They come shot.
There's a lot of missed cum shots out here in this world. I'm
Right.
sorry. Like, the day that your mom decided to stop swallowing is the day that she should have. And that's really disappointing. And I'm sure she feels the same. And then it's just like, people go online and they're like commenting under her videos like, where the fuck is your mom?
Probably recording.
Probably dead.
Oh,
There's no way in hell.
Y'all thought I was offensive.
Any mom. No,
Oh, no,
seriously
you
though,
still
there's
are.
no way in hell a mom of any caliber will allow her daughter to be next to fucking Woe, Vicky, and Daniel Bergoli like, you trying to fight?
You'd be surprised though.
Yes, she's next. First of all, First of all,
First of all.
Daniel Bergoli is 14. Woe Vicky's like 18 or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Why is your 9-year-old next to these girls talking about somebody trying to fight? I would have drop kicked her. And when the cop would have came up to me and been like, child abuse, I'd be like, no. Which child abuse is the fact that she was on this earth in general. That's child abuse. Like, seriously though, I can't stand her. She get on my nerve. But anyway, the point of the story, the reason why I brought her up was not because of that. I was watching this YouTuber that called her a little Asian Dora the Explorer. You saw the video.
Oh my gosh.
It was like, it was fucking, he called her Ling Ling.
Shaking my damn head, yo.
He was like, if Ling Ling don't go the fuck home for Asian Dora the Explorer.
Oh my god, wait. My stomach, hold up.
Oh my god. Yo, that nigga be having me dying.
Dying.
Not even dying. just
Literally
dying.
did.
He does though.
Dying.
He's younger. He's a
You
younger.
guys want to
YouTuber.
talk about like actors now?
Like who?
I don't want to talk about nobody.
We're gonna talk about people.
No.
and other shit.
Channing
No,
Tatum
this is
and
our
Jenna Tatum,
show.
they're getting divorced.
My bad. We're guests. Sorry.
Oh,
what?
Channing Tatum is getting a divorce. Does that mean that he's available for me to pop this pussy? I'm sorry.
mean-
Oh, well.
Kelly, that's another wedding. That's 2 weddings.
Try
Come
to
on.
ruin my wedding. I'm so dead ass. Like,
Okay,
Kelly,
all right,
is
think
she-
about it. Think about it this way. A wedding with Danny, a wedding with Channing Tatum. One with money, one without.
Ooh.
How about you?
Danny,
finesse
you
him
about
with-
to get divorced before you even married, bro.
I love Danny, and he knows I'm not leaving him. I can't access Channing Tatum. How the hell am I going to access Channing Tatum?
Just
You'd
be like
be
these
surprised.
thoughts. Suck every dick until you find him. That's it. That's
What
all
I look like choking on that many dicks to find Channing Tatum?
a regular black
Don't
girl.
you think I...
Oh my god, I can see why your videos.
Anyway...
Your comment section about to be lit after that.
I know,
Sorry.
right?
It's like, who the fuck said that?
Just another day.
Kelly.
He's going to title this video, Every Black Girl.
They're gonna be like, oh, Oh no!
They'll be like, clickbait, clickbait. What are they talking about now?
You know what? And like the part of me is like I'm not even mad about like the stuff that we kind of bring up because like at some point I realized that like bringing up controversial topics actually bring in some people.
Oh, I gotta tell y'all.
So
okay,
DACA, should it stay or not?
Okay, I said that I wasn't gonna rant, but I lied. I'm going to rant.
That's
It's
fine.
going to be about interracial motherfucking couples.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh no! I mean,
and I'm
I
not,
said that
really
brings an
being
audience,
safe.
but is it safe?
No. Okay,
Well, we had
so-
pickaxes in
I'm
front of
taking
our
a
house.
break because my neck hurts.
Well, I'm not saying this because I am in an interracial relationship. I'm saying this because I feel like anyone, no matter what the race, should be free to love whomever they motherfucking feel. If they want to love a tree, let them love a tree. If they want to love a dog, arrest them. That's the only time there's limits. Don't stick your dick or your vagina in an animal. That's
disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say it's disgusting.
No, it's
It is.
disgusting.
It's kind of unsanitary, but it's not really unsanitary because their tongues are definitely
It's
cleaner than ours. So
But still.
there's a benefit.
But
to
fucking
it.
like a goat.
Did you guys
There
see
was a
that
nigga
video?
who actually fucked the goat.
Oh, you talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
the 10 reasons why girls should fuck their dog?
Yeah.
She made a second video.
What?
She made a follow-up
She made
video.
She made
Oh,
a
I
video.
gotta watch this.
No.
Please don't.
You don't.
You'll actually
You'll
actually
literally
lose
cringe,
brain
like-
cells.
Like
You will lose
wanna
brain cells.
Castrate yourself.
Damn.
Genuinely, like it's fucking gross. Like I was literally like my vagina was just clenching. Everything
Is
was
it on YouTube? You know I'm gonna watch it.
It is,
Me
yes.
too.
I don't know why it's still on YouTube, but yeah, it's on YouTube.
Shoot.
Huh?
I just
He died.
We all died.
There was no checkpoint. Wow.
Listen, I'm taking a break, so y'all go ahead do y'all
So
thing.
That's fine. And actually, you know what? Let's play that little what's it?
But yeah, go ahead with
I'm
your
sorry. Yeah, go on.
So Todrick Hall put up a video. Now I'm not gonna bash on Todrick Hall because I was a fan of him, although I don't watch him much anymore. I feel like he's kind of whatever. So
He was pretty cool. at
I
the
do
time.
support
never
what he's
watched him.
doing. Like I'm not gonna hate on what you're doing. Like it's working for you.
What is he doing right now?
The same shit he was doing before.
What?
So he made an album
Oh,
that was
shit.
kind of inspired by The Wizard of Oz. How it went from I think it was like 1930. Did it come out 1938?
1939, I believe. Yeah.
So first came out black and white, and then it went to color.
Yeah.
So that was like his inspiration for the music videos, and then he's how he likes to tell stories with his
Oh, you can go to the
with
left.
his songs and everything. Oh, so he goes. So someone's
me.
judging one of his music videos.
You see
and one of
fighting
his-
games. This is what I'm good at.
and one of his his album basically. And judging him, they're like, Todrick Hall.
Oh,
He's
shit.
so whitewashed.
Fuck.
He has contacts. He wants to surround himself with mayonnaise and da da da.
Yeah.
So
Todrick-
that triggered
people
me.
said-
I was like,
People
huh?
said that to Todrick Hall.
Someone said it in the YouTube video. And apparently, like he actually, so like Todrick Hall was kind of responding. Like, he was just like, Todrick Hall's not black enough.
What?
And yeah, like all this stuff, like I never see you with a black boy. And Todrick Hall was like, I love them all. First of all, I have dated black men the same way I've dated Asian men, and I was more successful with a black man than I was with an Asian man.
Fuck. What
Because
the
for
fuck?
Asian,
Fuck.
for the
Which
with
one's the
Asian
life
men,
bar?
unfortunately, it just wasn't their lifestyle. To be with
Okay,
me.
Jesus,
So,
you're getting these
I was
combos.
like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
no.
cool. He was like,
I'm just button
just
mashing.
because
Just like
he was like, I've showed many videos where I was
I
in
stepped
love
on my
with
jack.
black women and black guys, because he was just like, now the first time he shows a black man,
What the
it's a thug. And I was just like, okay. So then he was just like, I'm sorry if that offended you, that he turned out to look like a thug, and the guy that I fell in love with or happened to love me was a white man. And because I
Holy
think the video was
crap,
called
I'm
like
actually
black and
winning.
white, so it started out in black and white and then went to color. So, and then at the end of the video, he had the white boy say like, oh, I don't see color. Which, in my opinion, he should see color. We should see less color. And I don't know. I feel like we should see less color. Stop looking at color. And white people should just stop saying that they don't see color. Because it's there. You can't miss it. So,
Like, bruh, black as fuck. Sorry.
I'm
some
black,
people be
yeah.
coming out dark skin. The only time you'll miss it if it's lights out. That's the only time you'll miss it. So like,
Get
so
my
like
ass
this
whooped.
guy was just
It's
going
not fun.
off, and Todrick Hall felt the need to explain himself.
Jesus Christ, 33
And that
hit
bothered
combo.
me. I was like, there's no way in hell. Like, why do black people feel like we have to surround ourselves with black people? I'm not going to sit there and be like, Like a lot of people say that about me too. Like, oh, you don't have black friends. I have plenty of black friends. They're just not ratchet. I refuse to surround myself with ratchet people, and that goes for black, white, Hispanic, Asian. It doesn't
Anybody
matter.
who's acting the fool. I just don't. There's a certain
Exactly.
preference of people that I like to surround myself with.
Apologies if people that are black are always crazy.
Yeah, like me,
At least the ones that they gotta see. Like, I can find my people.
I'm not gonna surround myself with this person. I don't care what they're doing in their life or how they're handling it. I don't care if they're out every day. I'm going to be home. So what? My best friend's black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. That person's holding it down for me no matter what their race is.
Right.
And what was it? I was talking to someone, I'm not even gonna out them, and they were just like, oh, it doesn't seem like you have your black friends, da, da, da. And I was just like, yeah, I have black friends, but my white friends will hold it down before my black friends do. Not y'all though. They look up at me like
she looked up like what?
Excuse me.
No, but seriously, like with a lot of, I'm not gonna say all of my black friends because I do have some decent black friends, but I've found that like aside from y'all,
Yeah.
Aside from us,
aside from y'all, that my white friends are really quick to hold it down if something's going on.
True.
So
Yeah.
and then compared to like my sister's friend, she's going through it. She has to figure it out. They're not even offering to help. Or like, and then like, so I try to like, I'll try to explain that to my mom. Like, it doesn't matter who I hang out with or whatever. I'm going to base it off of personality. It's the same way that I date. I don't like, cause it was a whole thing where, oh, I never dated black boys. Remember Rima? Never dated black boys. I didn't like the black boys in our town. They can go suck a dick. Seriously though. They were all on a football team. They all had community dick with the popular girls. They can literally suck my ass.
Shouldn't say all on the football team. Most of them played sports.
Most of them played a sport, and every time they played a sport, it got to their head, even though they were bad at it. So I didn't want any involvement in it. They were all too cocky, and the nerdy ones just wasn't interested in me, and I wasn't interested in them, so it didn't matter. Yeah. It just happened to be that way.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's just like stretching all over here. It's like,
just like,
yeah, but it's kind of like with me though. I'm mostly friends with Hispanic people in my school. Like I know Mexicans, Colombians, people from Panama, and stuff like that. And it's not like I just prefer to hang out with those certain race of people. It's just that I'm just friends with them, and I have like somewhat of white people. And it really doesn't matter. It's true. If
I just feel like people should be able to do what they want without other people judging. And I always feel like black people always judged when black people weren't hanging around other black people.
Yeah.
oh, this one we're on.
That
That
is the most annoying thing about it all. Where like
still a good game.
We tend to get really, really judgy. Like,
but we be the first ones to preach that we can't be racist.
Which is kind of like counterproductive to like what we want to prove,
I'm sorry. In my opinion, black people are the most racist ones out there.
They are.
They don't accept anything that's not black. And if they accept the black person can't be too ghetto. If the black person is too ghetto, then they're not good enough for them. And True. It's just like, or if the black person looks like this, they're not good enough for them.
I mean, you have a good point, but it's hard.
Y'all could complain about how Hispanics or like people from other countries, like they'll complain about how they don't have a job or whatever, but
it's
like I said to everyone else, the people that come here and they take any job, they're taking the jobs that we feel like we're too good to work for. The housekeeping jobs, the factory jobs. You don't want to go for those jobs, but you're complaining that they're taking all your jobs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So fuck you. like that's the way I feel. Just like fuck you. Seriously.
By the way, it's not to all black people before y'all get sensitive.
Exactly.
I'm sure they understand.
Yeah.
I'm sure the open-minded black people understand. If you're closed-minded and you're getting offended by what I said, then you're one of those black people that I'm talking about. Fuck you.
In that sense, you're kind of proving us, like us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so my statement still stands.
Like I don't believe in that whole black people can't be racist because
exactly
we can be.
We can be.
I'm
it doesn't matter.
saying that Hispanics aren't racist. I'm not saying that Latinos or Latinas aren't racist. I'm not saying white people aren't racist.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that black people are one of the most racist.
And in my opinion, I don't think so. Like, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We can be sometimes.
I never said we are we are one of the most. Think about it. When you're out somewhere with your mom, right, and
You know what?
an
You do have a
African
point
or
because,
an Asian does something,
like, say for instance, if
there's
you're
a
waiting a
comment that's
white
being
guy,
said, or some like you guys are laughing at their actions, and you're not like laughing at them like it's regular, like it's just something regular, like
Right.
be loud or whatever, because that's just never mind. But like, like they follow like a certain stereotype, and that kind of causes people to like turn their nose up to that race, you know, and then you're judging them. Some consciously, other people subconsciously. It doesn't matter. And it's just like people don't realize that no matter how you look at it, you're being racist. Because you're saying something or you're doing something, and if you don't want to say that you're being racist, then you're being prejudiced. Either way, you're going against the race and you're judging them for something that they have no control for.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, you can go fuck yourself. Seriously though, like fuck you.
the reason why I'm like because like I don't like to say who's most racist and who's not, but you do have a good valid point though, because we can't.
I know I'm racist. I think I'm the only one that admits to that. Everyone's like, oh no, I'm not racist. I'm racist.
Same.
I find myself being racist all the time. But that doesn't mean that I'm like, I wouldn't even say I'm racist, because I don't feel like I'm superior. So I'm prejudiced in a way. I'm like prejudicially racist.
Prejudicially racist. Wait, towards everybody?
Everyone. Black people too. Like, I'm always like, it's just a judgmental thing. But then you have my favorite of all time are the racist that says only God can judge you, or God doesn't like judgmental people.
God don't like ugly.
Well, God gonna send a lot of people to hell this year because it's just like, but they are the most judgy people on this earth. Those that are like, God doesn't like ugly. God doesn't like it when you judge people, but they're the first ones judging you. Oof.
Yeah.
I want to push them down a flight of stairs. Oof. I do. I really do. I'm like, you're bugging. You really just contradicted everything that just came out of your mouth. Talk about pet peeves. I have a lot.
Yeah.
I have a lot of pet peeves. I really do.
I can tell.
I think ignorance is probably like a pet peeve of mine as well.
That's like you said, stupid people.
Yeah.
Y'all call it ignorance. I call it stupid people.
Oh, next time
Ignorance
a
is
social
like
by the
a
way.
nice way
You
to say you're
ignorant.
stupid. Like that's a nice way to say you're
ignorance
stupid.
is basically like a sophisticated way to call you dumb.
No, I just remember one of my pet peeves. When you say thing, when you know that thing has a name.
Yeah.
Like, my mom does that all the time. She's like, yo, pass me the thing. I'm like, what thing? Literally
Everything
could
be possibly be a thing.
Exactly. I'm
That's
like,
true.
use the damn name or I'm not giving you anything.
Next time on social links.
So next time on social links, we are going to rant a little bit. No, I'm sorry. Story time.
Story time.
Another story
time.
Go story
Another
time.
Story time. How my crush broke my heart.
Wait, what?
Bye, subscribe.
We'll talk about it in the next video.
Bye, bitch.
Stop. Shut up.